So YouTube, excuse me, excuse me. We all know what today is, right? Today is September 11th, the day that hundreds of thousands of deaths happened because of the Twin Towers crash, the Pentagon, and the crash in the field. This song is called Alan Jackson's. Well, it's called "Where Were You When the World Stopped Turning" by Alan Jackson, and I'm hoping. It's been a while since I've sung it, so maybe I can. Excuse me, I just had lunch, so maybe I can actually get it right. I don't have anything to clip the microphone onto. So I'm just going to have to hold it. So, here we go. Where were you when the world stopped turning on that September day? Out in the yard with your wife and children, round some stage and Olay. You sat there inside on the sound of that black smoke rising against that blue sky. You thought out in anger and fear for your neighbor, or did you just sit down and cry? Did you hold the children and lost their dear loved ones? Pray for the ones who don't know. Did you rejoice for the people who walked from the rubble, or sob for the ones left below? Did you raise out and bright for the red, white, and blue, the heroes who died just doing what they do? You look up to heaven for some kind of answer, and look at yourself and what really matters. I'm just a singer of simple songs. I'm not a real political man. I watch CNN, but I'm not sure I can tell you the difference in Iraq and Iran. But I know Jesus and I talk to God, and I remember this from when I was young. Faith, hope, and love are some good things He gave us, but the greatest is love. Where were you when the world stopped turning on that September day? Teaching a class full of innocent children, or driving down some cold interstate? Did you feel guilty 'cause you're a survivor in a crowded room and you feel alone? Did you call up your mother and tell her you love her? Did you dust off that Bible at home? Did you open your eyes, hope it never happened, close your eyes and not go to sleep? Did you witness the sunset the first time in ages, say there's some stranger on the street? Did you wake out and write and think of tomorrow, go out and buy you a gun? Did you hand off that Bible or movie you're watching and turn on one of Brucey reruns? Did you go to a church and hold hands with some stranger, stand in line and give your own blood? Did you just stay home and cling tight to your family? God, you have somebody to love. I'm just a singer of simple songs. I'm not a real political man. I watch CNN, but I'm not sure I can tell the difference in Iraq and Iran. I know Jesus and I talk to God, and I remember this from when I was young. Faith, hope, and love are some good things he gave us, and the greatest is love. I'm just a singer of simple songs. I'm not a real political man. I watch CNN, but I'm not sure I can tell you the difference in Iraq and Iran. But I know Jesus and I talk to God, and I remember this from when I was young. Faith, hope, and love are some good things he gave us, and the greatest is love. And the greatest is love. And the greatest is love. Where were you when the world stopped turning on that September day? Before I go off of here, I want to give a small message. Let me look at the time that I have. I just want everyone today mainly to just remember the events of 9/11, 2001. Remember the suffering that people went through. And think of now. Think of the war that's going on. The people that are dying for nothing. They believe that they're dying for our freedom. I don't think so. I have a cousin in the army. And she's already, I believe, went over there once. I have a friend that has just went back overseas after like a week break. It's hard. It's really hard. 'Cause I know that no matter what happens, they could get taken away. And we've already done what we went out to do. We went out and stopped what we were supposed to years ago. And now people here, and now people are suffering for no cause. And I'll say this, any negative comments about this, you will be blocked immediately. Immediately. There is no ifs, ands, or buts, no second chances. Okay? This is something I feel very passionate about. Obviously, because now I'm going into 9 minutes. So, remember, and don't ever forget the lives that were lost. The people that gave their lives to help others. Okay. Have a good night, everyone.